Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Roulette. Now, where we left off, we're getting destruction to level 100 this video. But before we do that, I saw something drop out of the sky just over here. I sadly wasn't recording when it happened, but I don't know what it was. Maybe it was this cow. Cows have been tending to do that lately. Okay, well. Or maybe it was this troll. I don't know. Weird shit's been happening lately. Anyway, I am gonna keep fast traveling to a bunch of dragon mounds, killing dragons until we get destruction to level 100. So I will see you when that's done. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Destruction at level 100. Holy crap. It only took 3 more dragons. What do you know? Okay, we'll just finish this guy off. Shouldn't take us all that long, because we're now allowed to use our most OP spell, which will just burn him down over time. Happy dragon? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Destruction level 100. The fucking hard way. We did get a bit lucky with our speech skill, because we did put pretty much every single time we leveled up, due to speech being so easy, we just convinced Feralda to give us another couple levels in destruction. So we got lucky in that regard. But other than that, everything else was against us. Legendary difficulty was against us by 75% XP gain nerf. The ethereal crown was against us because we can't get it without lockpicking apparently, and we never got that skill. I didn't bother with any of the well-rested stuff. I need to wait 24 hours for Secret of Arcana to come back, and I'm assuming that gets rid of an 8-hour buff. So, here we are.
Tolfdir is Master Wizard.
What else is there to be learned about destruction magic for all?
I dare say you've learned all I can teach you.
Hell yeah.
But that doesn't mean there isn't more out there.
Show me the way. What do you mean?
Over the years, I've heard things. Powerful magics lost to the ages. Incredible spells that only the most skilled mages can master.
Bring 'em on.
This is the only thing I've ever found. I think it's better off in your hands.
Power of the elements.
Until next time.
Complete the book of Power of the Elements. Okay. Complete the book of it. The fuck does that mean? Power of the Elements. Northward haunted northern coastline, and south Dwemer live and toil. A simple place, a shield from draft. At this stand, wield magic's craft, so fierce the sea will boil. Huh? Is this a fucking riddle? You think I've got time for a goddamn riddle before the end of this episode? Fucking hell, I know we've only just started, but still. Huh? Northward. Haunted northern coastline. Northward, haunted northern coastline. Haunted. Northern coastline. Yep. What about it? Oh, an abandoned shack, maybe? I know this isn't... I know this is for another quest, but... Oh no, it could be something. My issue is this directing me to one spell or 5 different spells? Northward haunted northern coastline and south to Dwemer live and toil. A simple place, a shield from draft. At this stand, wield magic's craft, or mage's craft. So fierce the sea will boil. Oh, okay. I think it is pointing to one place, but I think it's trying to tell me where it is between. So northward, haunted northern coastline. I don't know what the haunted part is, but I know where north is, and it is south from Dwemer, where they live and toil. A simple place, a shield from draft. At this stand, wield magic's craft. So fierce the sea will boil. Okay, so north is the coastline. I'm pretty sure that's all of Skyrim. South is Dwemer. So there's probably a Dwemer ruin, which actually eliminates a lot of Skyrim. A simple place, a shield from draft. So it's a windy fucking place. At this stand, wield magic's craft, so fierce the sea will boil. Huh? So north is fucking northern coast, which, like I said, pretty much anywhere. South from it is Dwemer. Alftend? Could be Alftend, could be Mazinjaleft. I'm gonna hope it's one of those two places because I can't be bothered having to actually discover a new one. Oh, what the fuck you mean enemies nearby? I feel like that always happens upon leaving the abandoned shack. There's just always enemies nearby that I can't find. And then they're suddenly not a problem anymore. Ain't that nice? Okay, so if we just head north from Alftend. Oh. I expected this to be... yeah, more that than this. Right. Expedition manifest. That doesn't sound like it's gonna lead me anywhere. Right. My theory is we go from here north. And if my theory is wrong, I will cut this whole thing out and start on the next theory so that we actually have time to potentially finish this quest. You know, illusion magic, I didn't really care much about. What the fuck was blank was unequipped? What do you mean blank was unequipped? Huh? Wait, if I read this book again, does it equip a certain spell for me? No, that's still just my incinerate. That's weird. So somewhere between here and the north coast, there's like a little shelter from the wind. I mean, this is a little shelter from the wind. Is that it? Have I just won the destruction jackpot by finding it immediately? Because I could find shelter from wind here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Why didn't you get hit by that second one? That's some bullshit. Whatever. Be gone. Is this the place? Makes sense. North of here is the coastline. South is clearly some Dwemer shit. There's some sort of altar, though? Alftend ruined tower. This can't be it, surely. Or could it? Oh, shit. Fuckers scared the shit out of me. This ain't the place. Aldrin. Oh god. It's a named person. Jorid. It's another named person. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Last time I pressed a button for the Dwemer, didn't end well. Cool. Wish I had flames that shot out of my eyeballs. Yep, okay, cool. Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna calm down? Guess not. What is that? Huh? Oh. That's what that was. Am I just going on a bullshit journey here? Is this not leading me to an altar? I feel like this isn't leading me to an altar. Come on, man. Did all this thinking it would lead me to an altar? Fuck's up with that? Oh, I'll take it. What's this do? Okay, that just activates the spikes from earlier. Great. Fucking cool beans, dude. Come on. Hello. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like if this was related to a Destruction Mastery quest, I would have reached the end of it by now. Because these things don't seem all that intensive. They don't, at the very least, seem like a full-on Dwemer dungeon. So, we're gonna skip this. And if I can't find it before I reach the coastline, I'm just going to look up where it is. Because I'm actually intrigued to see... what the Mastery Destruction stuff does, because I've not ever done it before. I don't think I've done the Illusion one either, but I'm not all that bothered by that. Oh, there's a standing stone I haven't visited. At the very least, maybe I could do that. I wonder if it's that, that weird altar-looking place that I saw before. Way back, like quite a few episodes ago. Oh, hey, Telos, how you doing? My altar? Daedric shield, though. Thanks, Telos. Appreciate you, bro. Books are for nerds, though. Yeah, I don't see myself finding this anytime soon. We are almost at the northern coastline. Suppose I could try from Mazincha left, but... yeah... I might just look this up. Serpent stone? Tower stone. I always get those mixed up. Alright, that's it, I'm doing it. I will see you guys when I figure out where the fuck I'm going. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I figured it out. But that's some bullshit. Apparently it's at this place called the Windward Ruins, which is completely to the right of Mazincha left. And so if you go south, you encounter zero fucking Dwemer. Zero fucking Dwemer. Anyway, apparently it's here. Fuck's sake. What's up, Windward Ruins? Any enemies here? Oh, sup fuckers. On my way. So apparently, book on here, and then we cast some crazy bullshit at it. And then something happens. That's as far as I read. You put the book on the pedestal and then fireball it or something. Maybe I also need to ice it. And then lightning it. No. Huh. Okay, well I can't put it back down. So maybe it's moved on. New place. Under Greybeard's morning shadow at this northern watch. Long lost. Nern's... I'm just gonna read that how I read it the first time in my head. Nern's horny throat does scrape the sky and unleash a chilling cry and gild this stand with frost. Okay, I'm gonna assume that is the Northern Watchtower. Maybe not. Could have sworn there was one called the Northern Watchtower. Yikes. Alright, I'm just gonna save us all the time that it's gonna take me to find this bullshit. North Skybound Watch. Okay, well it wasn't where I thought it was anyway. North Skybound Watch. Do I even have that? Where the fuck is North Skybound Watch? What? It said it was at a watchtower. I'm assuming I'm not wrong in assuming it's one of these. Maybe I haven't found it. Maybe it's near Felglow. And I've just not discovered it. Perhaps it's that one. It's alright, ladies and gents, we're working on it. Hey, what are you doing, Frosty? Fox? Oh, admittedly, this is one of my favorite fucking towers. This is linked to Mastery of Destruction, that's kinda cool. Nope, it's Valheim. What the fuck? Okay. What's up? Yeah, it's okay, I can pay, see? I can pay. I'm actually a scholar. Here is my scholarship. I'm also the Archmage, so you can eat my ass, and I ain't paying for shit. I'm looking for a building. Look, it's not going to be this cave, let's face it, but I still want to discover it just for the sake of it. Dark shade. Alright. Where the fuck could it be? North Skybound Watch. Why does that sound like a Thalmor thing? It does sound like a Thalmor thing, does it not? Where the fuck is that? Alright, tell me where it is. Oh, it's just fucking not, is it? It's just not. It's here. It's fucking there. Why do they keep filling my head with lies? They keep saying shit like, oh hey, guess what, it's north of this. And it turns out to be fucking east. Or northeast. Or south. Or southwest. It's just the complete fucking opposite of whatever it said in the hint. Like, what did this one say? Under Greybeard's morning shadow. Okay, not gonna lie, it didn't necessarily say that it was north, but I thought it was north. I don't know, am I the only crazy person that just assumes that the position I'm looking at from the map is casting a shadow that way? Maybe. To be fair, at any point in time in the day, the mountain could be casting a shadow in any direction, so fuck you. And then it said North Watch, and I was like, oh, that's gotta be a watchtower. Nah. Apparently there's this place was just called North something Watch. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. I'll discover that place afterwards because that place is an actual fucking death trap for literally anyone that goes in there. If you've been there, you know. And if you've cured the Gilder Green, you also know. Because you've been there. Okay. North Skybound Watch. No, I didn't. Fuck you. I never pick a bad time to get lost anywhere. Fuck you too. Oh my god, and there's a fucking archer. Okay, but you're gonna burn to death real soon. Glad I was right about that. So apparently, you meant to go here. Open this door. There's a thing at the end here. And I was right about the first one. You just meant to go up to it and cast a fire spell. This one, you do the same thing but with ice. So now we should have another page. I'm dumb. Apparently not. Cast a more sophisticated ice spell at it. There we go. There we go. Over western river waters by calf bounded south and north, on mountains sits a humble crown, skies wrath at this stand bring forth to shake these snow caps down. Western river waters. Yeah. Path. Watch? South and north? On mountains sit a humble crown. Skies wrath on this stand bring forth. Okay. Carthwaston? Four Skull Lookout, maybe? So far it's always been these locations, so I'm assuming it's this one. Of course, there's always fucking bandits, isn't there? Any of you wield magic or a bow? Oh, yep. There's always one. Actually, there's two. I'm just here to say hi. 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 I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Goddamn, people just don't listen, do they? Put yourself in this situation. You weren't so aggro, we could have been friends. Okay. At least I found this last one on my own, now that I know what I'm looking for from the first two. Not gonna lie, I don't know what to do now. Oh! Firestorm! Sweet. Okay, let's cast this before we get rid of it. A 187 fiery explosion centered on the caster does more damage to closer targets. Alright, we're gonna have to get a certain perk to make sure that actually is castable by us. Okay, it is now. Let's see this in action, shall we? I've never done this before, legitimately. Oh, hell yeah. And look how quickly my magicka regens if I'm not in combat. And then I can just pop this shit again. That's cool. Okay, I love that. So. One last thing before we round out this episode. I give myself 5 attempts. If I can't do it in 5 attempts, we'll just forget it ever crossed my mind, alright? 5 attempts, that's a strict limit. But... hey, Feralda, you're gonna love this. Oh, hey, Tolfdir's Alembic is back. Roar keeps fucking dropping it right there and going, where did I put it?
The Eye of Magnus.
The Eye of Magnus, my dude.
Slip through our grasp. Oh, what we might have learned.
So, Feralda, how you doing? 5 attempts, right? That's one failed attempt. Where'd it go? 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 Is this the game telling me not to even bother? Ah, shot over here, of course.
What are you doing that for?
Oh, you'll find out. Attempt number 2. Thought we had it. Okay. Attempt number 2 failed. Attempt number 3. Thought we had that one too. Okay. Attempt number 4.
Master Wizard. Certainly didn't anticipate that.
Tolfdir? What the fuck you mean, Tolfdir? I'm Master Wizard. Fucking put some respect on my name. Okay, so that was what? Attempt number 4? Alright, last attempt. Nah, okay. Didn't do it. Let's just see if Feralda does actually sell them at the moment. Because I know we can't purchase them from her, because that's an instant level up. Storm, yep. She sells Lightning Storm. But not whatever the ice one is, I don't think. Ice Storm? No, wait. That is it, isn't it? Or is it Blizzard? It would be Blizzard. Look at that fucking expensive ass book. Anyway, that's what I was hoping to do. I was hoping to glitch through the wall so I could steal those from her out of her chest. I know I probably wouldn't be able to cast them. Actually, you know what, buddy? I don't think I'd be able to cast it in time before you just fucking kicked my ass, if I'm being honest. Actually, hold up. I totally would. But I'd have to time it perfectly. I do really want to test this on someone. You want to land here again? No. Fine. You know what? We'll just do this the easy way, shall we? I just wanna move on and see what our next skill is. Sup, fucker? Thanks, bro. Gonna get out of the way of your fucking landing so that you don't. No. You can just fuck off. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, after literally the entire series thus far, we're finally getting rid of destruction. God, it's a sad ending. It's always a sad ending, isn't it? Let's do this away from the College of Winterhold just so that if Ancient Dragon over there does get a little antsy, we're not around to see it happen. So, let's do it in front of our garden in hopes of alchemy. But, it's official. It's hit level 100. We've had it literally the entire series so far. No more destruction for us. God, that God, it was such a good skill. Alright. Let's bust open the wheel. Give me 1 second. There we go. Wheel is up. 7 skills remain. What do we get? I'm happy with literally anything now, because we've already got pickpocket to fuck us over. Actually, that I'm not too happy with, but you know what? I'll take it. Light armor. This is going to be rough. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, out of all of them, that is the one I wouldn't have wanted. Which is really, really rough. But I'll take it, I guess. So, you know, oh my god, you know what I've just thought of? What if we get rid of heavy and light armor before we even get smithing? Then what is the fucking point? Alright, well, there's light armor. Here's heavy armor. Still slowly chugging along. And we've also got fucking pickpocket. But we can't sneak, so... It's been a hell of a fucking episode, hasn't it? I'm just gonna harvest my stuff. How much does that spell cost now that we don't know it anymore? 882. To be fair, though, with Secret of Arcana, we could cast that. Which is fucking funny. Speaking of which, at the moment, we have no use for it, do we? Because what? We're gonna heavy armor and light armor them to death? We're gonna pickpocket them to death? Actually, this is a sort of joyous occasion. In fact, you know what? We'll save it for the next episode. It's been a long one already. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.